Sex or chocolate?
Lights off or lights on?
If you didn't know us, and if you were just come across our channel, what do you think someone would ask?
How can you be so sure that she is the one? Because you just met in online.
Because she was really gorgeous.
That's
Uh-huh.
But no,
I,
that was a starting point. I was just scrolling through and I saw her, and she was really pretty, and she had a profile that I finally saw her. I finally saw her. I actually We were trying to look through the documents for history, and I saw her profile again for the first time with what she actually said. And her profile didn't say anything special, but it said a lot. It wasn't just like, hi, my name is Mildred, I like to laugh. Like, what the hell does that mean? Like, you like to laugh? Like, who puts in their profile, hi, my name is Mildred, I like to cry? Like, who would do that? So
uh,
so
unique.
she wrote a bit about who she was, where she was coming from, and that made it easier for me to talk to her, just even say something, like start up a conversation. But then we had some quick, deep questions right away. And
Uh-huh.
one of the things that really attracted me to her was that we could be funny and then instantly talk to about something serious and then switch right back. So it wasn't like the conversations, sometimes when you talk about some people and things get serious, they can't take a break from it, or they can't think about something else and go back to it. So that was a way that I knew our conversation styles were similar.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I started talking to her about more serious stuff, like, what do you want from a family? What about this? She was open for that. And then when we started talking about our personal history, I asked her about her past, but I wasn't trying to ask her past so I could judge her, like, oh, you slept around with this many people. Oh, this relationship was just about money. Oh, I see that you left
Yeah,
this person after this much time. Like, none of that. It was just to find out what she learned from those relationships, because that's more important to me. Is
yeah,
if you ask somebody about their past relationship and they just say it was bad, but if they
yeah,
say, like, I found this out about them, this is how I feel, this is how I changed, this is what I want to be, that's great.
yeah. That's why on my questions about if you gonna consider her feelings and opinion, that's what I tried to point, because she never experienced that on her past.
I guess she learned it from her past. She's more open. She's more expressive to her feelings. She know what she wants in life, and yeah, I guess she grew up from that. You don't want to repeat that kind of situation. You
So
just
some guys watching this, that's what I would suggest, is approach the conversation as you're asking her about her feelings and validating those. If you start off with the whole thing about, like, she has to prove to you, or you're going to tell her what she feels, if she joins that conversation, you're setting that up where she's not going to trust you, or she's not going to feel free. You're like, if your conversation starts off without the sense of freedom and empowerment, that's the way the relationship is formed. So you just start off finding out who they are, empowering them,
yeah.
asking about what it is they want and whether or not that matches. So anyway, that's me. Mara, can you think of a question that one of the YouTubers would ask? And it could be invasive, it could be whatever, it could be shocking, it could be silly, just somebody who wouldn't know us. What would they ask?
How did you know that she's not just using you?
Okay. So first and foremost, uh, I asked, like I know that's a weird thing, but like, you ask the question.
Much better
And
you.
so what I asked was about her relationship with money, about what she thought about the U.S. and those kind of things. But one of the things that Western men, or men from wealthier countries, need to really understand is that there is a huge wealth difference, and that will play out in the conversations. It has to. if you find somebody who says, if you want to date a Philippine woman who's not after your money, you need to find a rich Philippine woman, because
That's true.
it's not that they're after your money. It's just that the security that your money provides it can't be argued against. We have the same problem in the US. Like, the idea that relationships get together and fall apart because of money problems is there. And when it comes to that whole part about the wealth difference, that's something to consider and understand and talk about. And you need to be able to talk about that up front. And so don't avoid that topic. Go right into it, asking about what money means, asking what they'll use the money for, and that will at least tell you more about their personality and their attitude. Again, it's not about telling them how they should act. It's about asking them how they want to be and letting them explain.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
We are both morning people.
Wow, what's the best way to start the day?
Calamansi juice and cinnamon French toast.
What quirks do you have?
You'll have to ask her.
Are you usually early or late?
Yes, both. I don't know. Like, it depends. Like, for a movie, I'm on time. For an airplane, I'm on time. For like just hanging out, I tend to be late.
Indoors or outdoor?
Indoor,
Rap or love song?
weird stuff.
How many kids do you want?
At least one, hopefully two.
Favorite singer? At this moment.
She doesn't have a band, but her name is Mildred.
Okay. Yeah,
You know her.
You know
very
her?
well.
yeah,
Very well.
we met her once, I guess. We have an autograph.
You have an autograph.
Actually, I know her head to toe.
Mm-mm.
Oh, is that right? I'm trying to
Yeah.
ask her out on a date. If you know her, can you tell me? I want to take her out.
Sure. We're gonna give your number and account. So the sexiest woman you know. Yeah, we meet her too.
We're gonna answer that one for you. It's obvious.
I want to take that question super seriously and really try to think of all the women that I've known and seen, and make sure that I'm not just answering out of habit.
Yeah.
Don't be
But-
biased.
Yeah.
Yes, she's beautiful face, a wonderful body. I love her personality. She smells great. She's bite-sized and portable.
So that's bite size is enough.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. I'm not going to say these things on the interview, but yes.
Yeah, that's true.
You admit it.
Lights off or lights on?
I'm going to say lights on.
Sex or chocolate?
Both.
Both?
Why would you separate the two? Like,
Also, while you're having sex, you're eating chocolate. Bottom or top?
I prefer to be on top, and I have to worry about smothering her to death because she's so small.
Oh, you're too heavy for her.
Right. Actually, the bottom or top turns into side by side, because that one I feel much safer.
Relate to that one.
Instead of questioning him like bottom or top, you should get left or right. That's the right question for him. Just
It depends on your mood. If it's this way or that way.
yeah.
Right. And I do not know why such a small woman took up almost all of them.
Oh my
Too bad.
god. You can tell that to Kit also.
How?
He's doing this. That also his problem. He needs to push me back to the other side because there's no space at all for him.
That's so true.
So I started sleeping. So when that was one of the first night that we slept together, I was literally dangling off the side of the bed. And then I started sleeping right in the middle. I just would go to start to sleep in the middle so that I had more room to drift. And I was still ending up a little bit over there. And oh yeah, it's just, how does she do that?
You know what? Ate Mildred can relate you and me. I sleep over in Ate Mel's house for her safety. Only have one bed, so we sleep in one bed. And then every time she's really asleep because I really move a lot when I sleep.
Yeah.
And then Marday, like Marianne, you know what? You're over in my space, and then she's just doing like that. And then I was like
So you are worse than she is.
worse than her, you
You
know.
know, we Filipino were talented of doing that.
And
We
then
girls were just bite sized, but we can occupy the big place just.
And then you know that one thing I feel ashamed because I'm sleeping with her own bed, and then I was trying to get all the space from her own bed, and then she's the one who adjusting me. Oh my god.
That's okay. You know that she's like that kind of person. She's very flexible. She just adjust to it. Patience. I really
Yeah.
salute that for her. I really admire her for that kind of attitude.
One of the things that we discovered um, to sleeping is that because I am so big and she's so little,
Mm.
um, she can actually just go to sleep on me.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
so I became her mattress, and she there was like times when we were just sitting there and she would just lay down and she would just end up asleep, and then that would just be it. And so left side, right side goes back to the top or bottom question, right?
Kids also complained about that. I hug him like that. He walks up in the middle of the night. He's waiting. Even the aircon is full blast because I'm all over him. He said, like, you like koala bear that you're.
Koala bear, exactly.
I guess that's
That's,
our one of our talent.
it
But
is.
anyways, it's really nice talking to you, Roy.
Yeah,
That's
really
all
had
our
fun.
question. I'll tell you something like it's really nice though. We were part of your story
Yeah.
that you guys
Mhm.
invite us to enter with you, and it's really nice seeing you that you guys are happy, and we're looking forward that Atimal can be there in the US and start your life in there.
We're praying.
And I know you're doing vlogs and trying to inspire other people, especially like couples like just like you guys, like LDR, even
Yeah.
me.
Mm-mm. You
You
can
know,
relate to that.
yeah, of course I do. I can relate on that one. I hope we can inspire more people or other couple, and then it will inspire to a couple that they were hopeful to see their wife, girlfriend, or fiance here in Philippines. So at least they have their idea now what they're gonna do just because of you, because you guys are like proof that everything is possible
Yeah.
in the name of love.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
You can conquer everything, if you really truly love someone.
I was just gonna say thank you to you for making her happy because she's really far from before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, her appearance. When we're talking, I can really tell that she's 100% happy. So I'm so happy on that part because that's what we want for her, the best for her, that she can find a person who can really uh, make her happy, not just give some stress. Life is too short to be stressed. Happiness is not just because you have lots of money. It's just how you make yourself happy. So
Yeah,
I'm
it's mhm. Mhm.
I'm so thankful that she found you or you found her. Either way,
I hope in the future that if you're gonna be together, no matter what happens, problems, trials, struggles in life, that you can conquer all of that and remain strong for your future family. All I want is your happiness, and I want to see you like growing old together. That's all we want. Yeah.
until now, we don't have any arguments. He never raised his voice to me. I always tell him that, honey, I want to grow old with you. And he said, already, you need to catch up.
You need to catch up.
So it's just a matter of how you handle your relationship. Like what you said, communication. It's really important.